Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. All right. Slide this in place. Get our tailstock back a little bit further. And let's see how badly out this is. Okay, we're bottomed out, and you really can't see that back side, can you? And that's where it's going to be important. All right, so let me switch. So let's go ahead and give it a quick spin. It's not out too bad. Just I think we can just tap it back into place. Pretty close. Let's take this monstrosity of a center off of here and get a reasonable one in. And then we can just set the center, prep this whole thing, and weld it. Close enough. All right, so tighten up the tailstock. Crank it up a little bit. Get it to spin somewhat true, although it's not looking real good. Huh. I know that thread is true, but let's take it off and see, make sure. Make sure it didn't get bumped or something. Because it's been about a week since I have worked on this. Well, damn, the thread looks like it got bumped. So we're going to have to bring that back into play here. I would just do it with the... right, let's give that a go and see what we can come up with. Yeah, it's definitely out. Okay, there's our high. We'll take a hammer and a brass rod, see if we can get this back into place. Whoa! The whole thing's loose. Now how did that happen? Well, we got it closer. We're within about 3 thousandths. Now we're within about a thou and a half. I'd say that might be it. Okay, we're going to put a little extension bar on this because in my wounded state I do not have any strength. So we're within a thou. That's pretty good. Let's put this thing back on. Well, I see how it got off. It was loose, and then tapping on that didn't help anything. All right. Okay, so now we're still off on the... Can we get... No, we can't. Okay, let's see if we can... Much tighter. Oh, so much better. I think I can live with that. Okay, so at this point we're set. Now what we have to do is come in and arc weld that, and since I've now got a pacemaker, I can't arc weld. I can't really do any welding. I can't even run a microwave. So I'm going to have my buddy Kyle come in and do the welding on this. I'm going to get a bunch of prep work done and get it all set for him, and then he can just come in and throw about 3 passes on that and get that good and solid. This is in place, so it's not going to go anywhere. That's in place, so it's not going to go anywhere. So we're set. I just got to call him, and he's going to come over. Okay, we got this thing welded. My buddy Kyle's welded that up for me because, you know, I've got this pacemaker and I can't weld anymore. But it's a little bit out. Check it out. I mean, not bad, but just a little bit. So we'll take it up to its height. We're going to heat that up. We're just going to tweak that down a little bit, and everybody should be happy. And then, of course, we got some machine work to do. Nice. Let it cool down. All right. Okay, so now we got to go 9 inches from here out to here, and then we cut this whole section down to the size of the Lovejoy, which is, I couldn't tell you what that is, but it's something. Probably 5/8, maybe 1/2 inch. It's pretty hot still, but you know, we're working over here, so I think we'll be in good shape. All right, where's our line? There's our line right there, a little scratch mark. So we go 9 inches from there out, and it's not an accurate 9, but just a general. And then 1.5 inches from there, so 10.5. Well, we'll get that later. All right. First thing we're going to do is get a little oil on this, because we can. Oh, that's much better. Bring this in. Can we get it all the way over to there? Yeah, sure. Okay. Jesus. Making all kinds of racket. We're going to try using another tool. All right, let's try this again. I don't know what's going on. Why is that acting like it's acting? Well, there's one reason right there. Now look at that. It warped again. Okay, so we need to reheat it and bring it back into place. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we take it out of this lathe because this lathe is not quite strong enough, so we're going to go take it over and put it in the big lathe and bring it into center and then straighten it. Okay, yesterday we heated up this part of the bar right here in order to get this to relax into the center back on the tailstock, and so we let it cool down naturally. It's now the next morning. Let's pull it away from the tailstock and see how we did. Okay, not bad. I think that's going to be just about perfect. And I see it just bouncing just a little bit. Let me go put some glasses on and see what that looks like. You can probably see it. It's got just, I mean, maybe 10 thousandths. I think I can live with that. So we're going to snug the center down, tighten up the tailstock, make sure all of that is set, and then we want to come in and start cutting this down to the size of the Lovejoy. Where is that Lovejoy? It's around here somewhere. We will find it. Okay. Alright, let's give it a go from here. And I don't think this bit's gonna work. Well, I don't know. But we don't need it to be a square edge. I don't know, it's far enough off that it's gonna bounce on me. So I'm thinking, I don't know. It looks good there. Okay, I want to make sure that we've got 9 inches here, and then we need to go to 10.5, and then we need to get the diameter right. So first things first, let's look at the 9 inches part. From my little scratch mark. So we're a little shy of 9 inches. So this needs to come over about another, quarter inch. And that'll get us within that 9-inch range. And then from there, so we're 11 inches, no problem. We need to go to 10.5. Okay, so our size is, and that is 1 rough surface. So we're gonna see what we can do about coming up with another. So we're at 653. So we're getting close. We want to get a 625. So we've got to come up with another cutter. Well, first thing I think I want to do is go ahead and take this out as far as it needs to go. So let's do that first. Give that a look and see what that looks like. There's our scratch mark, and there's 9 inches right to the middle of that taper. And what we're going to do is come in later and put a nice curve in there. Get it to be a little bit stronger. So we need to go out just a bit more. So we're at 636. We've got 10 more thousandths to cut. Think what I want to do is let this cool off real good. Well, actually, we can just cool it off. And I need to get another bit in there because this thing is not doing it. Okay, we found ourselves a nice radius bit. I think we might be able to pull that last 10 thousandths out nice and smooth, and then go ahead and do the radius at the same time. Alright, that looks good. We're going to do a couple of test runs on this back section because we're going to throw that away. Oops, not a whole lot of room. Okay, that should do it. Okay, so we've got our keyway cutter. We've got it all set up, centered, and we're going to cut 117 thousandths depth for the entire length of the slot. Okay, we got it cut. Now we just basically take it out and try it out and see how it's going to work. Looks pretty good. Let's put our key in. And I think what we need to do next is go cut the key. And I will cut that and be right back. Alright, let's give that a try. Got the key in here. Well, got the key in the bigger slot. Looks like we got a bit of a burr there, so we need to find a file and just knocking off that edge. Okay, still a little tight. It wants to go in. Okay, we got her. Got her to sit down there finally. Let's see what that Lovejoy's looking like. Slide that on. And it looks like we might be a little high. Just a bit. Oh, no, there it goes. It wants to go. There we go. We're gonna just take a little bit off of the top there. There we go. All right. It was a fight. Well, some of them are easy and some of them are not. And this one was a little bit of a fight, but we finally got it. And the customer's going to be happy and I'm going to be happy. And hey, I'm going to give him a call in a couple of minutes and have him come pick the dang thing up. So this is Nick Collier checking out.